Hey guys, so here is my example of going through this. It's the exact same thing, but just in case you want to hear it, see it, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to read through the steps that are listed in the activity. I don't have them in front of me, but I think you guys can manage. So step 1 says isolate one of the variables in one of the equations. So what that means is a variable's a letter, right? So that means I can isolate this one, this one, this one, or this one. So it doesn't matter which one, just so you're aware. But the reason why this one is the best one is because there's no number that's greater than 1 in front of it. As you should know, there's a 1 in front of that y, and we need the letter to be by itself. So if there was a number in front of it that wasn't 1, it would be a lot more difficult. Okay, so this is why we're gonna go with that y. Okay, so so I'm gonna isolate that y. So I'm gonna write down that equation again. Oops, sorry. So I have 2x minus y is equal to -6. So this is some algebra review. Hopefully you guys are very comfortable with this. If not, you have to practice it. Easy as that. So if I want y by itself, I'm going to bring it over to the other side. The way that you may have been taught might be slightly different the way that I've done it. It's just do what fits best for you, okay? As long as you get the answer right. Because this y is a negative, we also want it to be a positive. So we want it to be alone, but we want it to be a positive. So I'm actually going to get rid of this y and bring it to the other side. So what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So I cross that out, cross that out. You guys are grade 10 academics, so this should be review, as I said. But I shouldn't be doing these extra steps, but you know. Okay. -6, the opposite of that is +6, because then those two cross out. This is +6. So my new equation is 2x plus 6 is equal to y. So that was step 1. Okay. Second step says substitute into the first equation expressing. Okay, so substitute the one equation into the other. So I'm going to do that a lot, just so you guys know. So now what we're going to do is I am going to take this equation, okay, and I'm going to sub it into this y. Okay, that's what substitution is. Think of sports. What happens when you get substituted, right? You're taken off and someone else goes on for you. So that means it's going to look like 2x minus y. Sorry, 2x minus 5, right? But this is what y is equal to. It's this guy right here. So instead of putting in y again, I'm going to put in my 2x plus 6 is equal to, what's the original question? 10. Okay. So now that we've done that, we have to solve for the variable. Okay? So we're solving for this x. What we need to do first is we need to expand the brackets, get the letters, the variables on one side, the numbers on the other, and solve. So this is going to take a bit more work. So we have 2x, and I'm going to foil, or I guess not foil, just expand this, sorry. -5 times 2x is -10x. -5 times +6 is -30, and then equals 10, because that's it there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put all the letters on one side, the numbers on the other. So again, I'm just going to bring this 30 to the other side here. Oh, sometimes it does that, sorry. So this is going to end up with 2x minus 10x, and then 10 plus 30, right? Because we switched the sign. Collect like terms, so 2x minus 10x is -8x. 10 plus 30 is 40. So now I'm going to divide out -8. from 40. So 40 divided by -8 is -5. So that's what my value for x is. So a reminder, we're not done because we need to also solve for y. So what I'm going to do is take this x and sub it into one of my two original equations. Which one? It doesn't matter. Okay? Just so you guys are aware. So you could pick one and you'll get the answer of what we need. You could use the other and you can get the answer we need. So I'm just going to do this one because the numbers are a bit smaller, so the math will be easier. So my original equation is I'm going to have 2 bracket 5 because now I'm subbing that -5, in to where the x is, -y equals -6. Now I'm going to expand. 2 times -5 is -10 minus y is equal to -6. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the -y, actually no, I'll just do it like this. I'll bring the 10 over to the other side. -y is equal to -6 plus 10. -y is equal to -6 plus 10 is positive 4. But this y has to be positive. Okay, so we're just going to switch the signs. Y is equal to -4. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you guys. So that means our solution is -5, -4. Boop, boop, boop. Therefore, and just for fun, if you guys want to check your answers, you can throw it into Desmos. I actually hadn't thought about that before. That's my dog. I hope you like him. I just need to find the app. So I'm actually going to plug in the original equations. So 2x minus 5y equals 10. So that's one line. And my other one is 2x minus y is equal to -6. Okay, where's my point? -5, -4. So that's another way for you guys to check your answer, okay? When it comes to test questions, I will be asking you to submit your work. So just so you're aware, you have to show all steps to get all marks, okay? All right, guys, hope that helped.